Yeah, welcome to this short video in which I will demonstrate the benefits of our effluent flow splitter. We have a test rig here that represents a septic tank, a common distribution box with 6 discharge pipes and 6 containers to collect the water. This setup is a best case scenario, however. Everything is perfectly accessible and allowed us to have everything fitted 100% level. As you can see, the distribution under this typical low flow rate is still far from even. Now, this is not new and is more and more recognized as a problem by the installers. Poor distribution of effluent leads to ineffective treatment of the effluent, with groundwater pollution as a result. Only in some occasions people become aware of this when they find nasty smells and pooling in their garden. Now, it's not difficult to imagine, I would say, that in real life the level of the outlets varies a lot more, down to inaccurate fitting of the box, the influence in this case of the yellow flexible seals for the discharge pipes, and of course due to manufacturing inaccuracies of the plastic box itself or a concrete box. What I will do now is I will slightly tilt the box with 4 millimeters, and we'll see a bit more of a realistic situation. Now, this slight tilt of 4 millimeters on one side is hardly visible on the spirit level, but has an immediate effect on the distribution of the effluent. And you can see everything goes more or less to the left side of the system. I will remove the spacer now and we'll get back to the initial best case situation. As you can see, the balance is restoring slightly. Effluent distribution is getting a bit more even. What I will do now is I will fit our effluent flow splitter, and it will become quite obvious to you what effect it has on the distribution. First, fit a few inserts into the pipes that will give the flow splitter some support. These are flexible inserts, in fact just 4-inch pipes that are sliced under an angle and with a slot to allow it to be compressed. This is a splitter. It goes in now. Okay. We'll have to wait a few seconds for the splitter to be filled with the effluent, or water in this case. But soon enough we'll see that our distribution is quite even. So the splitter I fitted is basically an insert, and it needs to be adjusted to fit any specific box. which can have various numbers of discharge pipes, anything between 2 and 12 for this splitter. Adjusting the splitter requires a few basic tools, and for this particular box it took me roughly an hour and a half to do. Now, over a year ago we fitted 3 splitters behind real septic tanks, and we can say that these are still working 100% and they're doing exactly what it says on the tin. The principle of the splitter makes that developing biofilm has no impact. But however, I recommend a quick inspection anyway whenever your septic tank is due for service. Now, independent research and tests were performed in the past by a student from IT Sligo over a whole year period. It was found that the splitter, even under 3-degree tilt, distributes more evenly than any other product under best case circumstances. So if the first container would reach its limit, the last container would still be filled up to roughly 70%. Typical daily loads were used, as we can find in an average 4-family household. Varying flow rates during the day. It was also concluded that distribution based on leveling outlets is principally unreliable, as water surface tension and too many other small variables play a dominant role. Most existing products rely on the skills of the installer and have some moving parts, and some are hardly suitable for remedial installation on top of that. So now comes my favorite part of this demo, and I would like to demonstrate one of the unique strengths of the splitter. I will fit a 12mm or 1/2 inch sheet underneath the edge of the box to show that it still works fine under a substantial tilt. Now again, we have to wait a few seconds or sometimes a minute or so for the balance to be reinstalled. Now, the distribution box in your percolation area may have been installed a bit off level, of course, but also with newly and level installed percolation systems, the soil always will start to settle shortly after, and pipes may move slightly and the box may tilt slightly for various reasons. So what we see, even in the situation that the box is tilted by 1/2 inch, the distribution will be even again. My name is Chris Sporenberg. I thank you for watching this short video. In our next video coming soon, we will have a look inside the box, and I will demonstrate and explain in more detail how to configure and install a splitter for your application. Thank you.